Good morning, YouTube. This is Yusuf, and you are watching my Space Weather News channel. Today, there isn't much going on in space. Let's see what we have. First of all, an image of the SOHO C3, I think, with Jupiter and Saturn on the same image on the solar disk. But other than that, there's not much going on. There is a corner hole on the Sun, and from which solar wind stream will reach us the 25th, I think, of this month. This is, if I'm not mistaken, Monday. Yes, so Monday we can expect solar wind, but it's not going to be very high. I will show you this momentarily, but for the time being, as you can see, there's not much going on. Let's go to the density. This is the velocity of the solar wind. You see not much going on. This is the scale, and the blue means higher velocity, going to the red means less. Density wise, you see it's full of white, and white means almost nothing of density. The blue color indicates a high density. So if we play this, we can clearly see it's not much solar wind pressure at the time being. And I believe, if I see the date, yes, this is of today. This is not going to change anytime soon. Same thing here, but this is basically a solar wind pressure, and as you can see, there's not much going on today. I will forward it a little bit. And there you go. So let's move on. What do we have next? Oh yes, the Enlil spiral. So we can see there's something of interest later on, but let's just see for now, for the time, let's go at the beginning. And let's check that out. So you can see we are somewhere here, the 23 January, today. Let me just go to here. And as you can see, density is very low. So is the speed, 350 kilometers a second. It will increase later on, and this is due to the arrival of the solar wind stream coming from that coronal hole that I showed you earlier. This one, I believe. That little one over here. This. But I will come to this later on, because this is actually of interest, and I will show you why exactly. Okay, let's close this window. Oh yes, here we have NASA ISRO, and we can see magnetostove standoff position at a very comfortable distance from the geosynchronous orbit. We can also see the magnetopause position. Everything is just fine. Let's play, wait, let me just see if I can play that movie. See, not much going on today. Same here. Let's play that movie over here. Let's zoom that out. And as you can see, everything is just peachy and fine. So, having said that, let's move on to the earthquakes. So, space weather-wise, really there's absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, just maybe something of interest. The noctilucent clouds over Antarctica are finally here, and I believe they are a bit late this year, almost a month late, so I thought I bring this up. Next, earthquakes. I wanted to show this because earthquakes are increasing in magnitude. And why is this important? Even though a 7-pointer in the Ring of Fire isn't really that strange. I mean, in the Ring of Fire you can always expect big quakes, but we can clearly see that this is a 7 days magnitude above 4.5, and there have been picking up the pace steadily. This is important because now I will go back to this. Later on, we will arrive. I don't know if it goes as far. No. But you can clearly see this is on the other side of the solar of our sun, on the other side of the disk, and this will arrive. Let me see, this is the 28th, I would say 3 or 4 days later, so at the beginning of next month. And you can clearly see this is probably a coronal hole. As it will face Earth, Earth will go through this stream, and it's not really one, but more like 3 jets of solar wind. And this is important. This is only a prediction, of course, this can change, but if it doesn't, this might actually produce an even bigger quake than the 7-pointer as we go through it. So next month, at the beginning of February, this is definitely something to look out. This could become dangerous for earthquakes or even volcanoes. So this is it for this space weather news video. I hope you liked it. Oh yes, before I finish this video, I have promised to cite one of the philosophical quotes in each video. I haven't been able to do that, but I will today to catch up a little bit. So let's start with the second one, because I do believe this one I have already mentioned it in one of my previous videos. So let's go to the second one. And this one says, the secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. And this is something that not many people understand. And it's not easy to understand, because logic wants us to believe that the more you have, the happier you are, because we need money in life, and the more we have, the more we can enjoy life. But I will just tell a little bit of story of my life, a small episode. As you know, or you don't know, 2 years ago, I was, instead of working, begging on the street for a little bit of coins, because I had absolutely zero revenue. And at that time, even just a little bit of money seemed absolutely big in quantity. But now that I'm actually working and earning like over 1,000 euros a month, it doesn't seem as much, because there are expenses, you buy things, you have more to pay, and so then comes the question, how much is enough to be happy? And this is what this quote is about. Is about to tell us that it's not the amount that counts, but how you use the money that you have to achieve happiness. So happiness in the end is a state of mind, and not per se how much wealth you have. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quote. Each day I will try, or at least in each video that I make, so even if I make another video this day, I will go to the other quote and give you a little bit of explanation as promised. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the like button. A sub would be absolutely wonderful, and I guess I see you next time. Bye bye.